Your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Black Knights will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Bearcats offense will get the ball first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his big tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it and they reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Back to pass, it's Moses. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught behind the line. It's Massey. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Here's a heat. looking for a big play. He's got it on the outside. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Bearcats are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Locker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Moses. Takes the easy one to the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Made a defender miss. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Out out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Now the play fake. It's complete. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to start the 2nd quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out, there he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Massey.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wideout. Fighting off the defender. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Whips it out in the flat. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man. It's Moses. The short hands. It's Locker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they could put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the left. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone, the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back, seeing the hold, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the... A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Fires left. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football running.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. So now it's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The snap sets up to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They got it. It's blocked. That's a live ball, and the defense has it. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
The Bearcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Let's go!
Trying to set the tone with the run. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Massey. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Turning it on!
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. A run for the quarterback. Tried to get there by himself, and he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll go to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. The Black Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. They'll give it to the back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Back to throw, it's Moses. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
and they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Locker. Push down for the tackle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll give it to Johnson. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Back to pass, it's Moses. Makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna let it fly. Touchdown, Army! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. First down and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The give to the lone running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Locker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught, it's Locker. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Fire complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this year.
Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Coming out with it, it's Young. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Give to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pucks it out of the air. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Bearcats are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Bearcats! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend. And what you can build off of.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the option. Crosses the 45. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And they'll take a knee. It'll be 3rd and long. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. And they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the